Hi, today I'm going to play Age of Reforging the Freelands from the beginning. So this video will contain spoilers. Additionally, to save you the trouble of reading the text, a machine voice is reading the text aloud. Let's go on an adventure! Skip the character creation. Here is the result. You get to pick one career, and my choice is an adventurer. You are an adventurer who has traveled to Brea for your own purposes. You carry an ordinary sword and wear an adventuring jacket. In your backpack, you have plenty of food and a small amount of money. You are about to embark on your own adventure, a place of danger and opportunity that awaits you to explore. My equipped weapons are a short sword and a dagger. Start skill is Blinding Dust for Rogue. Reduce target's precision by 3 and accuracy by 50. Last 4 seconds. Required intelligence 5, but my intelligence is 1 now, so I cannot use this skill so far. What about my attributes? What is the potential? Potential value represents a character's growth potential. When the total sum of a character's attributes exceeds their growth potential, the character's attribute growth rate will significantly decrease. Conversely, the lower a character's total attribute sum is compared to their growth potential, the faster their attribute growth rate will be. How about making all other stats 1 and min-maxing everything else into potential? There are 5 available trails, and you have 2 total points to distribute. They are what I chose. Lucky! This character is favored by fate and always gets good opportunities. Plus 3% crit rate, plus 3 dodge. Over-careful. An overly cautious personality makes you good at facing danger, but it can also wear you out physically and mentally. Plus 15 dodge, minus 10% crit rate. Silver tongue. Good at talking and negotiating. Plus 1 persuasion, plus 1 bargain. Vulnerable. After accumulating 2 wounds, you will die the next time you're killed. Coordinating. Dodge and accuracy increased while dual wielding, plus 5 accuracy, plus 5 dodge. This character's name is Zach. And race is human. Gender is male. So we're ready? Let's start.
The Freelands, land of thieves, speculators, and adventurers. The law stays within the city walls. Gangs and slavers rule everything outside. People never stopped coming here in search of freedom. Some got what they wanted, while others lost theirs. They became slaves, gladiators, or worse, dead men.
Either way it is, there are still people who can't control their destiny, flowed here with the tide. There are also hesitant adventurers, guided by the Lady Fortune herself, come here to seek their chance. And you, with an unknown purpose, came to the Freelands along with a caravan. At night, the caravan camped in a clearing in the woods, and so begins a story of destiny.
You are alone on the road to Brea, for a reason known only to you. The journey doesn't start out easy, and you need to be constantly on guard to avoid all unsuspecting eyes. That is, until you come across a strange caravan of all sorts of people. After a few brief words with the leader of the caravan and a mutual exchange of names, he agrees to your request to travel with him. You agree to look out for each other, but not to ask many questions, and you will go your separate ways when you reach the gates of Brea. The journey is much easier with the caravan in tow. After 2 days of safe travel, you are less than a day's journey from Brea. At this point, the caravan is traveling through the woods near Brea, and as it is getting late, the leader of the caravan orders a camp to be set up in clearing in the forest. Soon, the camp was set up. All right, lads, the camp is set. We'll spend the night here. We're about half a day's travel from Brea, and if nothing goes wrong, we'll be standing at Brea's gates by midday tomorrow. We still have some time before sunset, Zach. Scout the woods around us and see whether anything looks suspicious. Understood. I'll go now. Good. Meanwhile, the rest of us will gather dry firewood and catch a few fish from the nearby stream. I remember some tasty mushrooms growing in these woods. By the time you return, we should have a fine pot of mushroom fish stew ready. Oh, right. Take Marty with you. These woods may not be dangerous, but it's always better to have someone watching your back. You don't seem too worried about your own daughter's safety. Come on, Marty. When have you ever given me peace of mind? Don't go too far from camp and come back as soon as it gets dark. Understood? I will. Pressing the O button to switch the game view. There are 3 different views and movement options. Following view, free view, and over-shoulder view. Following view. The center of the camera always follows the player. Use WASD or click on the ground to move your character. Use QE or hold down the mouse wheel and drag to rotate the camera. Free view. Click on the ground to move your character. Use WASD to move the camera. Use QE or hold down the mouse wheel and drag to rotate the camera. Over shoulder view, use WASD or click on the ground to move the character. Use QE or drag the mouse to rotate the camera.
Let's move.
Looks like Zach was asked to scout out the area with Martina. You can pause the game by pressing the space key. Over shoulder view, use WASD or click on the ground to move the character. Use QE or drag the mouse to rotate the camera. Following view. The center of the camera always follows the player. Use WASD or click on the ground to move your character. Use QE or hold down the mouse wheel and drag to rotate the camera. Characters have 6 attributes: strength, endurance, agility, perception, intelligence, and willpower. These attribute levels grow through specific character actions. You may also spend experience points to directly increase attribute levels. Potential value represents a character's growth potential. When the total sum of a character's attributes exceeds their growth potential, the character's attribute growth rate will significantly decrease. Conversely, the lower a character's total attribute sum is compared to their growth potential, the faster their attribute growth rate will be. Strength measures how powerful a character's muscles are. You can increase your character's strength level by using specific weapons, blocking enemy attacks, or running while carrying heavy loads. Endurance represents a character's health and energy. You can increase your character's endurance level by consuming stamina, taking damage, or suffering physical debuffs. Agility represents a character's flexibility and speed. You can increase your character's agility level by using specific weapons, dodging enemy attacks, or traveling light. Perception describes a character's ability to perceive the world. You can increase your character's perception level by using ranged weapons, dodging arrows, blocking enemy attacks, or landing critical hits. Intelligence represents how smart and knowledgeable a character is. You can increase your character's intelligence level by consuming mana, casting spells, landing critical hits, or studying books. Willpower measures how strong a character's mental powers are. You can increase your character's willpower level by consuming stamina and mana or suffering mental debuffs. This game allows you to improve different character attributes based on your actions. For example, my current agility exp is 4. Just walking around added 4 XP to my agility, bringing it up to 8 in total. Now let's try interacting with an NPC. Do I know you? Now Persuasion XP is 0. Introduce yourself. I am Villager Harold. Can I help you? After the introduction, the value became 2.1. Anything else? Compliment. Thanks, you too. After compliment, the value became 7.4 and Zach gained 4 favor points with him. If your favor points are high enough, you can recruit the NPC, but you can only earn points once a day. Press Alt key to highlight interactable items and units. Click the left mouse button to interact with them. By the way, white highlights indicate unowned items and green highlights indicate friendly units. Plenty of food is available here, but it rots over time, requiring regular checks. However, only for this tutorial, it feels like the foods spoil much slower. Zach found a locked chest here, but he doesn't have lockpicks to open it. Hello, friend. Are you interested in my goods? I am a traveling merchant, and my goods are prepared just for travelers like you. Show me what you have. Of course, take a look. Zach currently has 11 silver coins and 44 copper coins. However, the copper diamond amulet costs 11 silver coins and 88 copper coins. Now bargain exp is 0. We can sell this item for the 90 copper shown below the description by selecting a cell with a right click or dragging and dropping items into the shop window. So now we can buy this accessory. We can equip items by dragging them to the appropriate slot. After buying items, the bargain XP became 11.6. You can quick save by pressing F5. Done collecting everything. Let's head out and look around with Martina. Let's go west first. It seems the westbound route is currently a dead end. How about eastbound? Press Alt key to highlight interactable items and units. Press Tab or click on the avatar to switch the party member currently in control. Press space to pause the game during combat. You can issue commands to your character while paused, such as moving, using skills, etc. Hold down the shift to issue successive commands. Press Tab or click on the avatar to switch the party member currently in control. Press U or click the icon to enable or disable auto combat. Once control is transferred from Martina to Zach, Martina automatically goes on the offensive. The enemy is a wolf. Alright, let's start the first battle. It's currently in auto combat mode, so I'm not operating it. Victory! Martina's HP is down, but it should regenerate on its own. Let's loot right away! Gather mushrooms.
Be careful!
Martina automatically goes on the offensive again. Let's combat!
How's that feel?
To be honest, there's no need to force yourself to defeat enemies, but I'd like to get as much EXP as possible for Zach. However, the problem is that the survival rate in early battles is low. I found a bridge, and I have a feeling that crossing it will lead to something new. Wait, look there! A dead horse and a lantern on the ground. Travelers were attacked. Let's check it out. The traveler got away. Look at this pool of blood. They're badly hurt. We need to find them. Look, bloody footprints on the ground. Someone went that way. Let's follow the trail. The story progresses by following the bloodstains, but first, let's collect belongings. As usual, let's check out the west and east before we go north.
Be careful!
I found a board to the west. Let's combat! Let's check the east side next. One thing to keep in mind, you'll want to manually save quite often in this game.
Prepare for battle!
I found 2 wolves to the east. They are always in pairs. Martina is strong, but Zack is incredibly weak. So, let's have him attack from behind while dodging the enemy's attacks. Somehow secured the victory unscathed, though the 2 of them took a massive hit to their HP. Let's explore further east. It looks like we can't go any further. We've done everything we can, so let's follow the bloodstains next. The footprints lead into the cave. Could be. Aye, let's move. Do you want to go to Braywood's cave? Confirm. Alyana spit. That was close. You all right? I'm fine, don't worry. Good. Otherwise, it'd be my responsibility if something happened to you. This fellow set up magic traps at the cave entrance to stop pursuers. Clearly no ordinary traveler. Since we can't go back the way we came, let's keep searching deeper inside. Look there. The person did some bandaging here. The bloody footprints stop here. Let's check deeper into the cave. You can take that torch if you want. Always good to have light when exploring. Look, there are some potions over there too. Better take them with us. You can open your log by pressing L, where you will be able to verify your main quest progress. The current objective is to find the injured traveler in the cave. Press C to open the character panel and view the currently wearing equipment. Press A to open the inventory panel, double-click on the equipment, or drag it to the appropriate slot to put it on. Every piece of equipment has durability. During combat, equipment durability decreases. When a character is downed, their equipment suffers significant durability loss. Click the repair button in Town Shop interfaces to spend gold and restore equipment durability. You can also use repair kits to restore equipment durability. Each character has 2 weapon options. Press / to switch. Let's equip the torch. Switch from dual to the torch. Press X for unsheath. Okay, we're ready, let's move. Hold up. See those goblins? Vicious and ugly creatures. They attack every human they see. We could take them out by force, but no need to take risks. See that side path? We can sneak through there. Just stay low, move quietly, and keep out of their sight. Press Z to sneak. In sneak mode, your movements are difficult to detect, and the range of view of other units is displayed. In sneak mode, your exposure grows when you enter the range of view of other units. Once your exposure is full, you will be detected. The higher the sneak skill level, the slower the exposure grows. That's the guy. Let's go. He's dead. His injuries were worse than I thought. His self-treatment couldn't save him. Poor soul. Though brigands are common in Brea Woods, whoever killed him was no ordinary bandit. Let's examine the body for any useful information. You see a tall, thin, dark-haired man dressed as a traveler sitting in the middle of a blood pool, his back against the stone wall, unmoving. His face has lost its color, and you can be sure that he is, as Martina said, lifeless. Examine the wounds of the body. You examine the body from head to toe and find a number of neat wounds that look like were caused by a blade. In addition to this, you also found blunt force trauma to the head and chest of the body. It is clear that the victim died from injuries caused by multiple weapons attacks. The body still retains warmth and should have just breathed its last. Check out the man's belongings. The man's pockets are almost empty. You don't find any weapons, food, or money on the body. Perhaps it was discarded during the escape. There is only a journal and a strangely shaped coin. The moment you take that strange coin that in your hand, an electrifying sensation travels through your entire body. Immediately after, a myriad of sensations flooded you from the coin in your palm, quickly consuming your arm, your shoulder, your chest. You couldn't tell exactly what those feelings were. Sadness, anger, happiness, impulsivity, regret. Thousands of indistinguishable feelings mix together and reach your heart. It's as if you've lived through the lives of many people in a single moment, yet you remember nothing. For another moment, you feel like you've been pulled out of the real world. The reality fades and disappears in your eyes. Darkness replaces your entire sight, followed by the light of the stars shining brightly. You are in a cosmic void. There is no solidity beneath your feet, but you have not descended. There is not a speck of light or heat around you, but you do not feel the cold. Just as you are confused, the universe and the stars begin to vibrate, as if you saw two immense figures of nothingness, one as blue as a river of stars and the other as black as night, creating a strong collision in the universe, one after the other. Each time some of the stars' light became distorted, dimmed, and extinguished. But at the same time, countless more stars are born anew. Then you hear a call from that blue figure. There is no voice. There is a call from the heart. She did not say a single word to you, but you understood that a great upheaval and calamity was about to befall the world, and unless you do something about it, you will perish with it. In another instant, you are back in reality, still in that gloomy cave with Martina's concerned greeting in your ear. Hey, wake up! Wake up! What's going on? Are you all right? Tell her what you saw! I don't really get it, but it's unusual. You're saying that a catastrophe is coming, that the world will end, and you've been chosen to stop it? I want to believe you, but this... In any case, the coin is indeed curious, and you'd better take good care of it. Maybe Geralt can help you learn more about its secrets. That old man knows some mysterious fellows. Magical gifted ones, I guess. For now, let's find a way out of this cursed cavern. The air is fresh here. There must be another entrance. Let's read the journal Zach found right away. Dead Traveler's Journal. 12. They know the coin is on me. I was followed at the market today, apparently by one of them. I'm going to be more careful from now on. 15th. I was attacked. They came to my door, 5 of them, and I took them all out. But the old house is no longer safe. I have to leave Greentown. But where do I go? Maybe Clemente could take me in. He might even be able to help me hide the coin trail. But no, could I trust him? Could he be hiding an agenda for the coin behind the good intentions he showed? 20th, the road is not safe either. I have been attacked twice in the last 3 days. These damned heathens are so cunning. They are so good at pretending. From now on, I can't trust anyone I meet on the road. I couldn't even stay in inns anymore. Gods know if they have eyes and ears in all of them. 22nd, I made up my mind. No matter what Clement's purpose is, I have to ask him for help. Maybe he will help me as an old friend for the sake of 10 years of friendship. But once I find out that he has something different, I must make the first move. Okay, let's move forward. According to this journal, we can tell that the traveler originated from Greentown and Clemente is his friend. Do you want to go to Braywoods? Confirm. Zach came into possession of a